All right, let's chat for a bit. My place currently is a mess, and I want to explain why. Every single time I go on vacation, I end up coming back wanting to completely turn my place upside down and throwing everything away. I don't like taking check-ins when I go traveling, so I'll go on these like 2 to 4 week long vacations, essentially just living out of a single carry-on bag. Really helps me get more creative with what I wear because it's so limited. When you love all 5 pieces that you're bringing or wearing at all times, you just feel more comfortable. Every single time I go traveling, I question why I have so many clothes when realistically I had joy and fulfillment out of only having like 5 pieces of clothing. I always come back, I end up wanting to throw everything away, and then I do like small declutter, and then I end up filling it up with other things as time passes. But this most recent trip to New York, I actually found out a more sustainable way to declutter and kind of make more of a succinct capsule wardrobe with the pieces I already have, while also being able to like maintain it and not end up reverting back to just like buying a bunch of stuff that I don't need. This is the current state we're in. I'm dying. So since I have everything out, the general goal for today is putting aside a pile of all of the things I know that I don't really like and don't really use. What I'm going to eventually do is put those away in my storage container downstairs. I think this is gonna be a full day. God, every cabinet, everything's open, everything is out and about right now. But this pile is like insanely disorganized, but generally speaking, this is what I want to be putting in the storage compartment. This is laundry that I haven't folded, and then this was like my summer cube. It's really crazy, but whatever. I know it really doesn't look like it, but we are slowly making progress. Okay, I have not done an update all day, but it's literally midnight now, and this clean out is literally all I have done the entire fucking day. So I'll just do a really brief recap on how I efficiently as possible cleaned out the stuff that I am not going to be keeping. The questions I was asking were, does it fit my personal style uniform? Does it fit the color palette that I'm going for? And do I have any duplicates of it? So the general color palette that my whole wardrobe is like warm tones, mainly like reds, oranges, pastel pink, mainly a dark green. I wear every single pair of scrubs that I own, so even if I have a lot of them, whatever, they're being used. I have the horrible chronic habit of liking something and then buying like 10 of them. Realistically, I was not wearing those other colors. I just got really overexcited initially when I found a new piece that I liked. This is how the closet is looking right now. Obviously, I'm not done organizing, but it's like I can't even explain how cramped it was before. Like every single one of these pockets, every single shelf was just like overflowing. Every single rack had like you can see all the hangers that used to be there. So this is definitely huge amounts of progress. I've also been able to pare down on the bags that I own, and then I have like 2 totes in here, and then the rest of them are just grocery bags, and then my, of course, go-to Hufflepuff backpack. And that's it. That's all the bags I have, and hopefully I'm able to just keep it like this because I think this is a pretty manageable amount. My sister has a really good rule of every time she buys a piece, she donates a piece so that she isn't just constantly collecting. It's always a transactional thing, so it really makes you question, like, do you really want that piece? And if you do, then like you have to like it enough to be willing to part with this other piece. And I think that's a really helpful tip as well that I'm hoping to bring into the future with me when I start making more mindful purchases. So, something I mentioned earlier was a style uniform, and this is something that I learned about in New York when like you're looking at your closet and it looks like you have so many pieces, but you don't actually want to wear anything and it feels like you have nothing to wear. It's because a lot of these pieces aren't actually pieces that you're comfortable in. So your style uniform is basically like how the outfit you're most comfortable in is structured, and then as long as you grab for that type of silhouette, then you're always going to be the most comfortable, and you can like always switch out the different pieces, but like you're not going to be aimlessly buying things that realistically you're never going to be comfortable in. Okay, I totally ended up crashing last night, but it is now 2 p.m. And I'm still doing this. Progress that we've made has been really good, so I thought I'd just do another little check-in. I was able to organize all of my like fandom franchise stuff, so I'm basically putting like all my Star Wars, Harry Potter, and Disney stuff over here, and if it doesn't fit, then it's got to be donated. And then I was able to organize all of my art stuff. Okay, I do not remember the last time I updated, but it is now about midnight. This is my third day of deep cleaning and reorganizing. I've gotten a decent amount done. It's definitely a lot better from where it was before. All right, so this is the state of the bedroom currently. No, I never make my bed. The only reason it was out there was because back when my ex was living with me, he spent a lot of time on his computer and it was distracting me when I slept. But since I live alone now, I figure I might as well put my desk back in here. This is the situation in the living room. This whole setup is still generally the same. I got the space heater there from my friend. And then I brought the nightstand out here because the desk is too wide to have the desk and the nightstand inside. So I put it over there. I have some washroom things over here, some candles, some extra shampoo and conditioner, stuff like that. And then I have some extra decorative things that I really like. I really like all my wooden pieces, but I don't wholly know what to do with them. Hopefully the next update I give will be a completion of this. All right, I started this reorganization / deep clean video last Tuesday. It's now Monday and I have finally finished. All right, so you walk in here and this is how it looks. It's a lot plainer looking than it used to be because again, the desk used to be over here. But this is now where the shoe rack is. And I just went ahead and put a few plants. And then I have my little stack of books over here. This will probably just keep on growing the more I buy books. Over here, I was able to whittle down all of my arts and crafts down to these few boxes, which I know it still seems like a lot, but considering how many more boxes there used to be, like I think there used to be 10 of these crates, and I was able to reorganize and pare down to just the 5. So I'm pretty proud of myself for that. And then down here, I have my scrubs and my athletic wear. I know it's kind of weird to have it like out in the living room. I can walk over to the bedroom. This is how it is now. It still has the same vibe as it did before, and it still has the same personality. It's just like more functional, which I think is great. And then this is the closet. Obviously, we're not gonna go in there right now. Walking back out, I also just wanted to really show off this vase because it's my new favorite thing in my home. This is from Urban Outfitters. I got it on discount, so I think it was only like 15 bucks. Ideally, I would have gotten a couple bouquets of flowers prior to filming this, but you can envision some flowers coming out here, as well as the vase in my bedroom on the desk. So this is the kitchen currently. My new rice cooker is gonna be going right here, but you know, it's not here yet. I upgraded the tea and coffee station to basically just be a tea and matcha station because the person who made a lot of the coffee in this house previously used to be my ex. I just made this a tea station. I think it looks cleaner. I think it looks super cute. A cut over here. This space is obviously a lot more open than it was before because the shoe rack used to be right here and it didn't actually fit in this space, so it like jutted out right here. So I think it looks a lot better over there. But I went ahead and kept a little photo display just to keep a bit of personality. Otherwise, I feel like it just looks a little too plain. My current favorite artist on Instagram is Nicole Josephine. She did this one and this one. The washroom also generally looks the same. Most of the organization that was done are in the cabinets. I went ahead and like did a deep clean, but like on camera, I don't really think it looks very different. So nothing too exciting in here. But overall, I'm really, really proud of the fact that I finally finished this. Overall, I'm just excited to pare down a little bit and kind of shop my own closet. Funny I say that because all of my Cyber Monday, Black Friday packages haven't come in yet. I have this new strategy on how to purchase more mindfully, and I think all of my purchases that I want currently are going to be a little bit more utilitarian. I'm going to be a lot more conscientious and mindful of purchases prior to purchasing them, and I'm definitely going to sit on it for at least like 2 to 3 weeks prior to purchasing, and if I still really want it, I'll go ahead and get it. But I'm gonna try to not do as many impulse buys. Yeah, that's all. I shall see ya in the next video, I guess.